All right, snow guards, what are they and how do they work, and do I need them on my roof or not? So here's two different samples of a snow guard. These get fastened onto a roof, and the design or the function is to keep snow on the roof so it doesn't slide off and hurt somebody or damage something below. And you'll usually see these kind of scattered across the bottom of a roof, or sometimes if it's a big roof, like along the bottom and then like up toward the middle of the roof. Often see it on like a church or a commercial building. Sometimes some homes have them as well. And again, the design is just to keep snow on the roof so it's not just sliding off and damaging the gutter and damaging things below. So I've got a couple different types of snow guards here, some for metal roofs and some for other applications. This one here we'll see has a long stem, and this one is designed to be used on like a slate roof or a cedar roof. You can use it on shingles as well. This stem goes up under a row of shingles, you fasten it, and then it kind of hangs out the bottom and retains snow like that. This green one is for a metal roof, and it's kind of a topical application where you just basically set it right on top of the metal roof and then put two screws in here. It's got a rubber gasket on the bottom that seals to the metal, so you got to make sure the metal is clean before you put this on there. And what I would do is also put a little bead of caulk right down here on the bottom before I stick it on. Go ahead and put it on, pop your screws in, and that's for a metal roof application. Another type of metal roof snow guard is one like this. This is designed for what's called a standing seam roof. What happens is we've got two screws here which basically pinch the seam. So you're going to set this down on the seam of the metal and then crank these two screws here tight, and that's what holds it in place. And then here is what's called a pressed metal one. It's more of a historic, a bit more of an expensive one, but again, it serves the same purpose. You stick this part up under the shingle, nail it, and then this sticks out the bottom and keeps the snow on the roof. Do I need snow guards or not? So it really depends on the type of material on your roof and how steep the roof is. If it's a slate roof or a metal roof, you definitely do need a snow guard system, because slate and metal by nature are a lot more slick, a lot smoother, and so snow is not going to be able to stick onto them nearly as long. So what happens is you get a bit of snow buildup on a slate or a metal roof, and then it all slides off at one time, creating kind of an avalanche down over the edge, and that's what we want to prevent. However, on something like a shingle roof, shingles have granules, little stones on them. The surface of the shingle is a lot rougher. And so just by nature of that rough surface on the shingles, even on a fairly steep shingle roof, you're not going to have the snow sheeting off because it's kind of stuck to that rough surface. That's why you hardly ever see snow guards on a shingle roof, because of that rough surface. It kind of does the job of snow guards anyways, just by nature of it being rough and kind of the snow sticking to that. You will sometimes see this on a cedar shake roof. Cedar shakes are a bit smoother than shingles, but not as smooth as slate or metal, so it kind of varies by application. If it's a really steep cedar shake roof, I'd say it probably is necessary. If it's a lower pitched roof, probably not as necessary. The roofs I would say definitely want to put them on is a slate roof or a metal roof. Shingles and cedar and so forth, probably not as necessary. But there you go, that's the snow guard.